Alright, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O?
Nice ground frames. Scroll didn't fucking work.
Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this.
I'm gonna keep going because fuck it. Having tram ride time save is incredibly funny.
Now, as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no, the zoning board's...
Oops. I forgot to hide my preview. I would have lagged otherwise.
So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs.
Oh, that's a...
So get on that stupid elevator.
Not a hole I thought that was. That's what she said.
Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend."
Now my game is covering chat. Oh god. There we go. Or not my game. My live was covering up chat.
As I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. But don't worry, those tourists won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Have some lab boys shut them down. If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Plus 4 to chapter 1 is fine.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero.
Flight mode.
There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there. Don't worry about the heights. Had a few of my scientists make what's called, pick that yellow device up.
I managed to fumble that 2 runs in a row.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. These earthquakes even shook up time. Get lots of those here. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. I know, things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping...
I always feel like I either get too much or too little speed there.
Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. I think
these switches were designed
faster than any science guy I got. Maybe your new test. I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and install one where
what am I
people
doing?
needed to go through.
Loud noise
Testing
incoming.
track is just through here. that's meant to happen, just to test your reflexes, you know, after
Yeah.
your short sleep.
We're fine though, we're fine. Actually, no, we're so fine. I'm gonna change my comparison to average. That's how fine we are. We're gonna compare against average.
Bravo Volta, the, hold on, 5th testing track, yes, 5th. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine.
Okay. I wonder what the finished runs on my splits look like, because I remember getting like 37s and 38s. 2, 3, 4.
Now see, this test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 60s. Never you mind that. Just solve science.
No, really? Okay, there we go.
So about before, you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty... and die on me after years of being suspended in a...
Yeah, see, here's the issue.
die
I
on me
can't
after
fucking
years
do
of
this
being
hop anymore.
suspended in a
I know there's
faulty
like the
relaxation
technically
vault,
better way of doing it,
which could be a
for
real
like
possibility.
going through the pipe or whatever, but that's weird when doing 4 reportals, and doing 5 is a little bit too awkward for me, so. Because obviously you can't get reportals off the ground. Rest in peace, ground reportals, 2011 through 2011.
Good.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, sometimes I go back and wonder
I'm
how
sorry
different some routes
for what
would
I
be
said back
if
there.
ground
We're
reportals
in
were
this
still a
together.
thing.
You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your
Reportal
ticket to
strats
the
would be much
outside
more
world.
common,
I'll
because
do my best
ground
to keep
reportals
the
make them
insults at a minimum.
make like reportal strats stupid easy.
I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to.
Bitch!
I kind
Did
of
I
have a bit of
accidentally
bad news.
stick myself?
Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit
Ooh.
after the 3rd section of this
Nice,
test.
I'll take that.
However, I don't know if getting there will be
I will
that
take
easy.
that.
You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian. Ooh.
Like I can't do that anymore. Like just jumping through through that fire.
You gotta get out of there. The room's filling with smoke. Whoa, no, don't do that. You will bring the place down on your head? I can't believe that worked. Oh, right, get going. Before something else happens. Wow, If you'd been there a few seconds earlier, you'd have been incinerated. Thank the maker you weren't, though. I need the muscle. Okay, bad news! When the pump station blew, the floodgates opened up wide. Toxic goos rising fast, the sensors maxed out ages ago, warning lights going crazy all around. This just got a lot more serious. Alright, you're at Quality Control Center 95D. Only a bit further and you'll be at the hatch up to me.
Oh, whoops, I'm gonna have to walk a lot to grab that cube.
Oh, great. Another blocked corridor. So, Mel, why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising goo down a little bit harder, I guess.
Also, my...
Just don't take all day.
Oh, that's right. I'm comparing it to average. That's why.
The doors are locked.
That's why I have all this time save.
Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on. See if that also unlocks the doors. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, great.
Oh, I forgot to scroll.
I mean, great. Wow, this place is massive. Whoever built this place must be a great architect. Up high at the back side of this room is a control panel. It controls the hatch. Try to get there.
Yeah, I have like no.
The records show that at least 2 people were needed to activate the vault hatch.
I have like no Firestorm time save in my PB, so I'm definitely gonna be losing time compared to PB. Which, I mean, is fine, but you know, obviously, like, not ideal, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left.
You're a short walk to the new enrichment center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo.
Yeah,
eating
most
us
of my
alive.
time.
I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah, you know, let's compare,
anymore.
let's compare against balanced, since I have some of that weird time save that balanced would,
Great, you're here. I can
would help
finally
with.
get out of this technological nightmare. If you can get into the offices, I'm safe. Hey, the floor's getting quite cold here. Hey, over here. I'm right over here. Hey, Mel. Nice to finally. Lights, check. Camera, check. Action. Hopefully not. Good. That floor was getting very cold. My motherboard was almost going critical. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Much better. Good to be back on track again. Let me go back here and get
Yeah.
your elevator so we can get
I mean,
out
I'm
of here.
normal
Yes.
PB. I'm still green, but like,
So much for no action. Come back and pick me up. This should help.
actually, no, no, fuck it. Normal
think.
PB.
Detecting security override.
Let's be minus 23.
6. Generator override command initiated.
Override
let's get
generator
funky here.
override command.
Error. Scanning for life forms. Unregistered life forms detected in facility.
No.
Commencing termination program. 3
Oh
threads
no.
acquired. 1 organic, 2 mechanical.
Well, at least I can get you out of here now. We'll worry about
I'm gonna
that
reset
voice
that
on the
one.
intercom later. I'll meet you upstairs.
Toxic contaminant level from testing track. Lima whiskey rising. Time to contact with enrichment center. To be determined. Further procedure commencing.
Yeah, and I have like no time
The
save
elevator
until
wasn't
Faith
going to my
play,
testing
where I
track,
have a little
so
bit.
I've rerouted the lift. Luckily for you, it's not too far away. These things can take forever sometimes. And there's no magazines to read. So annoying. Welcome to my testing track. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it'll do. Let's see if I can just get this door open and get us out of here. Okay, sorry, I can't help you with this testing track.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That is not fine. Oh no. Okay. Not ideal.
Elevator descending to exit 1 of testing track.
Not ideal at all.
I'll keep trying to take control back.
But again, it's fine. I have nearly 30 seconds of time save in finale, so as long as I'm not plus 30, then I'm fine.
Bridge control center activated. Hardline bridges coming online. Toxic contaminant level from testing track. Lean
Damn it.
estimated time to contact with enrichment center. 25 minutes.
I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength. Yes! I finally broke into that thing, sir. I'll try and learn more about what's going on, but I'll keep you posted.
Moderate. Continue tracking.
It seems that thing is using some biological tracking to find out where
Okay.
you are. Get into the elevator to the next test.
Yeah, again,
I'll
still
need
gonna be losing a bit of
little
time.
More time to get us removed from the system.
But I've summoned Fate Plate, so.
I think we'll be in the clear for a little bit, but somehow I can't get access to the final target, or even learn what it is. Whatever it is, it's enough to cause this thing to blow a toxic goo pump control down in the salt mines.
Activating Aegis firewall. Activating Aegis firewall.
I just tripped an alarm in that thing's mainframe. It's completely locked me out. Firewall, huh?
Some of the craziest
Fire.
slow fly you'll ever see. Actually, one of like the worst
Firewall,
Faith
huh?
Plates you'll ever see.
Fire wall. That just gave me an idea. Huh? Fire wall. That just gave me an idea. I'm going to reroute some of the water to the Aegis servers. That should shut the firewall down.
Target. Organic. 1. Mechanical. Reacquired for terminate trap panel opening.
Oh, dude.
Security measures at 70. Trap panel opening.
Mel, are you alright?
Opening.
Mel, are you alright?
This isn't good.
Detected at server level.
I know I have transition time save, but like, this is a lot of time save that I can't have in Faith Plate.
The plan to flood the servers worked. I should be able to get you back into the testing track. Let me open these for you. Well, with those servers gone, I think he'll have a much harder time tracking our movements. I'm working on getting control of the elevators, so just hold on, get through this test, and I'll get you out of here. I got some control again. There's another lift transfer
Yeah,
down below.
that's not good.
Hold on.
That's not
Activating
good.
The elevator now.
Elevator car 77. Testing track direction compromised. Alert status 100%. Rerouting remaining servers to biological tracking. Target lost.
Rerouting the elevator worked. That
That's
got
gotta
his
stop
attention.
sucking at
Don't
Tetris.
expect this to get any easier now.
That is a
Keep
very
going.
unrelated issue.
There's an easy test track up ahead. Maybe you can gain some ground on it.
Yeah, I'm red.
So, you can handle a lot of harder tests. This is a brand new introduction track designed for new test subjects. You should do this really quickly. I've got a plan. Mel, over here! Change of plans. I found a panel that I can move out of the way. Portal down to that catwalk in the distance. I'll tell you more there. Well, well. Always well prepared. I guess you already knew that somehow that cube would come in handy. Have you done this before? Great. through there is a crappy backstock chamber GLaDOS was designing before her demise. Never finished, but it should at least be working.
Opening panels near biological target. Scans indicate target in elevator shaft. Activating trap elevator.
He thinks you're going to use the elevator?
Alright, this is a bit of time save, but I don't think it's everything. I think my early map was not great. Or no, my map, like the actual test chamber wasn't great. But that was fine. I lied, that was a goal somehow.
So, I was right. When a test subject destroyed
So that is gonna be a
this whole
good bit of
place
time
fell
save.
into disrepair. I don't exactly know if everything is working properly anymore, but we don't have a choice.
Error. Tracking on target failed. Heavy organic interference.
Huh? It worked? It's blind here. Oh, no. No. There's some stuff here blocking the path for the elevator. Hold on for emergency brakes.
Oh no.
Just climb on out of here, and let's get moving. Whoa!
Yeah, I have 12 seconds in funnel over goo.
You could have ended
And then after that, I have no time save until finale, so.
Ooh, these are the old offices I was talking about before. The humans left these behind when she gassed them with neurotoxin. Because this is an abandoned track, it's no longer connected to the rest of the computer systems. Aegis shouldn't be able to lock us out here. These computers should contain a lot of useful information for us.
This is a
Alright,
not
time
good
to
hole that
start
I've
hacking
run myself
these
into.
systems. Let's start guessing passwords. Password. Admin? Oh, come on. Did you just override the admin controls? Anyway, I think there's some info here about Aegis. I'll keep working, long as you keep going. So, get back to the testing track and get started. Oh, I should also let you know, I won't be able to move around much. Natural materials are kind of non-existent here, unless I want to fall off another one and end up back in the jungle. You won't be seeing much of me right now. Alright, there is a lot of information stored in these computers. It'll take me some time to sort through these and come up with a plan so we can get rid of Aegis. According to the systems, the toxic goo is still rising. You
Alright.
should continue to move through the test.
Not good. Actually, it's fine. I just need to have a really, really good funnel over goo.
Biological scanners. Recalibrating sensors.
Well, it seems that we won't be able to stay in the plant-filled test chambers much longer. It seems to be able to adapt to our actions quite well. We need to come up with a plan to take him on, head on. But leave that to me. You can continue solving these tests. Hey, Mel. You have no idea how hard it is to move around here. Anyway. Remember those old turrets from all the way at the bottom of the facility? Those guys have no security systems installed. It should be really easy to reprogram them to destroy Aegis instead of humans. If we go down to a turret production line, we might be able to produce friendly turrets.
I always bonk there. I always
Test
bonk like
subjects rate
fridge.
that as one of the
know?
hardest tests.
I think I was really close to gold, like a couple ticks. But that's good. That is the time save that I needed.
There's terabytes of emails. I'm trying to find something that can help us. Huh. Did you know you can increase the size of your core in just 2 So, apparently, the records on these computers are kinda severely out of date. I think I can recompile a new version of this testing track sequence. Alright, a quick update. Compiling maps. Apparently it takes quite some time.
Time lost,
At least
but
turns
it's fine.
from old Aperture are still coming up.
No.
The next chamber is the broken one. From there on, you'll have to move fast because that's the last chamber with plants in it. Hey, we're finally at the production facility. I've been able to find a rail a bit further on. I'll meet you up ahead. We'll be going through the weighted storage cube manufacturing.
Organic threat presence shown on scanners. Inquiring target.
Now, this is a room where they tested cubes are actually able to press buttons. It's some vital testing. A cube that can't press buttons? It's a total waste. You should be able to slip through the door if it opens. Don't stay too long though. Those doors will close with 5,000 pounds. The human offices are up those stairs. There are no cameras in this part of the facility, so Aegis won't be able to trap us. Still, we've got to take him out if you want to leave this place. Anyways, if you go through the offices, I'll go through the service areas. Did you know that Aperture Science weighted
Oh,
storage
not a
cubes
good cycle.
have to be bulletproof? Oh, there you are. I thought maybe somehow you managed to get lost.
So wait a
Anyway,
second there.
we're almost at Aegis' part of the facility. Mind your head here. Those metal plates will hurt if they hit you. Can you believe it takes 6 of those plates to make 1 cube? Ridiculous! Aegis' lair. What an impressive sight. The power's been cut off here. But careful, careful. Just a bit further and we can get to the mainframe rooms. There's a hole in the floor ahead.
Alright.
Look, Mel, I just wanted to say something. I couldn't have done any of this without your help. If it wasn't
nope,
for
keep
you,
me
I'd
cold,
still
right,
be
please.
stuck down there in the junkyard offices. Probably my battery backup would have run out in a few days. So, thanks. So, let's get this done. Whatever happens, I believe in you. Really.
Organic threat and mechanical. Number 1 detected in central hub. Countermeasures activating.
Alright, so, in order to get to the Aegis core, to turn on the power, unlock the doors, and replace the turrets. Once that's done, and replace the turrets. Once that's done, we should... And replace the turrets. Once that's done, we should have a clear shot at Aegis. Let's get going.
Aperture implementing Guardian and intrusion system. Core mainframe security at 20%. 20%. External intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. All remaining power diverted to turret manufacturing line. Production increasing to 350%.
Ah, right, the turrets. Well, it seems... Well, it seems he's diverted all... Seems he's diverted all the... Seems he's diverted all the
That should be fine. Why am I?
all the power that was going to the Death Fizzler. Power that was going to the Death Fizzlers into the
There you go.
turret production. Which, hang on, that's not so bad. Get back to the elevator room.
Yeah, I think there's a
Tables
little bit
on
of time
Aegis.
loss, but it's fine.
There you are. I knew all that track running would do you good someday. Look, that. Oh my, you're clever. Now the turrets will target the server banks instead of you. If we. Right, that worked. I knew that would work. Totally knew it would work. Well, anyway, the turrets are ours now. Now get back to the elevator room again. Time to bring the fight.
Yeah, I
to
think
an
I'm gonna lose like
Oh,
maybe
that's-
10 seconds.
Forgot to mention, those turrets were automatically replaced by the system as it read that there was an update to the turrets' targeting systems. Every update, they get replaced to make sure the turrets are the most up-to-date they can be, and to prevent hacking.
Dude, this ending cutscene is so long.
Scratch that. Oh, that's the emergency exit elevator. Once we shut down Aegis, we should be able to use it to get you out of here. Unfortunately, there are no management rails in there, so you'll have to do it without me. Don't worry though, I'll be watching from back here and help you if needed. Alright, Mel, this is it. This is Aegis' server room. Get ready for this. It won't give up without a fight.
Organic target detected in Quarantine Operations Center. Preparing localized execution procedure.
Well, it seems that he's booting up his security.
Alright.
He doesn't seem to know about the turrets yet. He'll be in for quite a shock. Careful, the water is electrified. Look at the damage that pumping up the water did. Almost a quarter of his servers are completely destroyed. Not bad for a simple maintenance core. Anyways, try to find a way to the back of the room. There's a turret dispenser over there. Look up. There's a portal
No,
surface above the water pipe.
please.
You should be able to use that to cross over to the other side.
No. Damn it. Still that time loss. That positioning is so annoying, but 31-36.
That seems to be the user control interface. You can control its entire functions from here. I can walk you through some of what you need to do. First,